Children, in our last class, we started with a new chapter. We started the algebraic expressions, right? Where we studied what is an algebraic expression. We studied about the variables, the constants. Then we studied about the terms of the algebraic expressions. We studied about the factors, right, of the terms. We studied like, unlike terms. Then we also studied coefficients. Then we studied monomials, binomials, trinomials and polynomials. Okay, and we did certain applications on the basis of all these. That is, we did some try-these, right? So today we are going to go ahead, yes, and we are going to start with the exercise. Before that, we will talk more about the coefficients, as we studied the coefficient. That is, if we take this example, okay, suppose we take this example. So what is a coefficient? The coefficient is the numerical value of the variables, okay. But if we generalize the coefficients, okay, if we talk about the numerical value, then minus 5 is the numerical coefficient of xy. Sometimes, or in general, variables are also considered as the coefficients. Okay, when we are going to do certain questions in our exercise, we'll come to know, okay, that how the coefficients are, variables are also called as the coefficients. Like for example, if I say what is the numerical coefficient of minus 5xy, in this case you will say minus 5. Okay, now what is the coefficient of y? Then the coefficient of y is the product of minus 5 and x, or simply you can say minus 5x. Similarly, if we talk about the coefficient of the variable x, which will be the product of minus 5 and y, or even you can say minus 5y. Okay, children? So this was a very small concept. Okay, now we are going to start with the exercise. Exercise 12.1. Yes, this is the 12th chapter. So we will start with the exercise 12.1, where question number 1 is simple. We can do it in the book also. That is, get the algebraic expressions in the following cases using variables, constants and arithmetic operations. So let's start. So this is your question, children. Okay, this is your question. We are doing it in book. But if you want to write it in your copy, no problem, children, you can go ahead. So the first one is subtraction of z from y. Children, we have to give the expression for this. Okay, so subtraction of z from y. From means this, whichever number or whichever term, the second term is written first, right? That is why generally we make this arrow. So this gives us y minus z. Okay, then 1/2 of the sum of the numbers x and y. So 1/2 of means multiplication. 1/2 of the sum of numbers x plus y. So of the sum means plus. So this is the expression, that is 1/2. 1/2 means 1/2. Of means multiplication. So this gives us 1/2 into x plus y, or simply we can write x plus y by 2. Okay, so this is your answer. Then we go to the third one. The number z multiplied by itself. So z multiplied by itself means z into z, right? So this can be also written as z square. 2 times, not 2 times z, z multiplied by z, that is square of z, z square. Then 1/4 of the product of numbers p and q. 1/4. 1/4, that is 1/4 of. Okay, 1/4 of the product. Product means multiplication. Yes, of numbers p and q. So p and q will give us pq, and 1/4 of means 1/4 multiplied. So 1/4 into pq, so that gives us pq by 4. Okay, children. Then we go to the fifth one. Fifth one is numbers x and y both squared and added. So numbers x and y both squared and added. Okay. Then number 5 added to 3 times of the product of numbers m and n. So number 5 added means plus 5. Number 5 added to 3 times. 3 times means 3 into, right? So 3 times the product of m and n. So product of m and n means m into n, right? So m into n gives us mn. Now 3 into m into n gives us 3mn plus 5. Whenever we multiply, the product, whatever we write as product, we write both the numbers together. Similarly, m into n, mn. 3 into mn, 3mn. Okay. This is the sixth one. Then we go to the seventh one. Product of numbers y and z. Product of numbers y and z. So product of y and z. Product of numbers y and z subtracted from 10. Subtracted from 10. So this number will come first, that is 10 minus product of y into z gives us yz. And this completes the seventh part. Then we go to the eighth part. And the eighth part is sum of numbers a and b. Sum of numbers a and b, that is a plus b. Subtracted from their product. Subtracted from their product. Their means whose product? A and b, that is this. So from means this number will come first, that is a into b will come first. So a into b minus a plus b, that is ab minus a plus b. And this completes your question number 8. Children, now we are going to write 8th or first question. Okay, 8th part of the first question. Now we are going to start question number 2. Question number 2, first one, identify the terms and their factors in the following expressions. Show the terms and factors by tree diagram. So we have to draw the tree diagram. We did this in our last video. So the first one is x minus 3. So how to draw the tree diagram? First we show the terms, right? Terms is asked. Terms. So x and minus 3. And what is the factor? Factor is also x. And here what are the factors? Minus 1 into 3. Okay. So this is the term. And these are the factors. So this is the first part. Then we go to the second part. 1 plus x square. So again we write the expression. This is, suppose this is only the expression, children. Okay. So let's write the terms. What are the terms? 1 x and x square. So what are the factors? We can show the factors with the dotted lines. Okay. So 1 is only the factor of 1. X is only the factor of x. And here x square means x into x. So this completes the second part. Then we go to the third part, children. The third part is y minus y cube. So this is the expression y minus y cube. Let's write the terms. Terms y and here minus y cube. Factor only y. Factors minus 1 and y. How many y's? 3 y's because it's y cube. So y into y into y. Here we can draw the arrow. Okay. So this is the term. These are the terms and the factors. We have labeled it in the first question. So this completes your third part, children. We go to the fourth part, that is D, which you will do it as homework. Okay, try. Any problem, please let me know. We start with the fifth part because fifth has minus signs, that is why let's do this. Fifth part is, the fourth part is easy. This is plus. Minus AB plus 2B square minus 3A square. Okay, so this is the expression. Let's write the terms. First term is minus AB. Second term is 2B square. Third term is minus 3A square. Then we go to the factors. Here the first factor is this minus sign, that is minus 1. Second factor is A. Third factor is B. Here first factor is 2. Second factor is B. Third factor is also B. Then here first factor is minus sign, that is minus 1. Then 3, then A and A. Okay, so these are the factors and this completes your question number 2, first part. Then we go to the second part, children. Second part of the of question number 2. Question number 2 has two parts. First part we completed. Second part says identify terms and factors in the expression given below. So we have to find out what are the terms and what are the factors. Very simple. We make a small table. Okay. So here we make a table where we write the expressions, the terms, because here we don't have to make the tree, right? We don't have to make the tree diagram. That is why. Expressions, the terms and the factors. So expressions is, first A is minus 4x plus 5. So what are the terms? Minus 4x. The first term is minus 4x. As you can see, the second term is 5. Now we write the factors. So minus 1, comma 4, comma x. And here only one number. So only one factor, that is 5 itself. Okay. One minute, children. Okay, I'll just adjust it. Okay. So that is A. Then we go to B. B is minus 4x plus 5y. So what is the first term? Minus 4x. And what is the second term? 5y. Now let's go to the factors. What are the factors? Minus 1, comma 4, comma x. Children, we can write this in multiplication also, okay, with a multiplication sign also. There is absolutely no problem. And here 5 and 1. Okay.